Texas, it is Ctfm, Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday morning, 10 o'clock by Hunt Regional Healthcare. What an organization. I cannot say enough about the organization that takes care. Benita Kay calls it proactive organization.
Yes,
so,
yes, for sure.
And we also have another phenomenal sponsor.
Discount Wheel and Tire and Valvoline Express.
Okay, folks, you notice that we do have a guest co-host this morning, one Trina Coldiron.
Hello, good
She is here this morning helping us out, and what a great morning it is. We are here at the Texan Theater, and we want to say a big thank you also to Barbara Horan for letting us be in her house every Wednesday. Yeah. And we have our first guest. You know, she's not actually a guest. She is just like family to us. Reverend Melva Hill, thank you so much for being here this morning. I know you have a lot of information to talk about this morning about your favorite organization, Altrusa. Yes. But, you know, folks, we do something at this time that I do all the time, and I know Melva does every minute she gets a chance. But we want to give thanks for us being here and having this platform to be a witness, if you will, to our Lord and Savior. And at this time, I would like to ask Melva if you would do our invocation.
I'd be happy to, Friendly. Let us pray. Almighty God, we come this morning with thanksgiving in our hearts, for you have blessed us to see this new and beautiful day.
Yes,
you have blessed us with an organization within our community that works to get the word out about every aspect of our community. We are thankful for Friendly Live. We are thankful for his staff and everyone who makes this up. We are also thankful for Barbara Horan for her open heart and reaching out to her own community. Now we ask your blessing on each of us, Lord, as we need it individually, but then bless us as one, as a part of your family. It is in the blessed name of Jesus Christ our Lord we ask it all. Amen.
Amen. Wow, you know, with an invocation like that, that indicates that we are going to have one heck of a show this morning.
You got it. I can't wait.
And I also forgot to mention, we do have a celebrity in the house, if you will. Got his picture in. Boxcar Jim is here this morning. We may have an opportunity to chat with him. But right now, we are going to go to a commercial break. You know, he does it every time, you know. Y'all come back, get you some coffee, tea, and come down here and get it free. Hey, we'll be back.
There you go.
You have a heart for fun. You have a heart for friends, for finesse, for family. And when you need cardiac care, you want the best technology. But you also want people who have a heart for people. Hunt Regional Healthcare. People make the difference.
When it comes to high-quality service for cell phones and televisions, no one beats Crumpton TV. They have been serving Greenville and the surrounding area for over 57 years. For details about all services, call 903-455-2043 or visit CrumptonTV.com. Also, the official home of the Big Green Egg.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location For the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years, C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville. Do you need custom printing on caps, shirts, and other apparel? Come check out what we can do for your organization at East Texas Print Shop, 2218 Lee Street. Our top-of-the-line screen printing and embroidery machines can handle just about any job you can throw at us. T-shirts are great for special events. Sports teams always need custom uniforms. We can print them. Check out our custom apparel store or shop online at easttexasprintshop.com or just give us a call at 903-453-1581.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
And we are live from the lobby studio at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas, Ctfm. Coffee, tea, friend, and me brought to you each and every Wednesday morning by Hunt Regional Healthcare. I want to say a big thank you to all the staff at Hunt Regional Healthcare, and especially another sponsor that we have.
Discount Wheel and Tire and Valvoline Express, Ladies' Day every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
I did a little better this time, guys.
All right, our first guest this morning is no stranger to Ctfm. In fact, she'll be coming back again, but this morning she has some information that, Trina, you're going to get updated on what's about to happen with Altrusa.
I'm excited.
Melva Hill, thank you so much. I know that you're not a morning person. I know that, but welcome.
I just want to tell the community I am the reason that Ctfm is now at 10 o'clock.
That's she's exactly right. She's exactly right.
And that early
And I think that was a great idea, because if it were up to me, it would be
so quick.
Yeah, 10 o'clock. Everything would start at 10.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that. Yes, I am here to tell our community about Altrusa of Greenville's newest venture. Because of COVID, we have not been able to follow through with our traditional tour of homes. And we just started brainstorming and came up with a fantastic idea. I believe I am super pumped about it. Frances Dalby is one of our co-chairs, and she's here with me today.
There's Frances.
We love Frances.
Yes, and it is called Altrusa Presents a Showcase of Keepsakes and Collectibles.
Keepsakes and
Collectibles.
I like it.
And this is wonderful because you just think about it. People all over the community collect something, you know.
Right.
My first collectible is dust, but then, you know, I can't bring
I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, I can't
Melva.
bring that to the showcase.
Right.
But anybody that knows me half as much as you do knows that I am an elephant girl.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I have them out my kazoo. And so that's going to be one of the things that I am
one
going
is
to
coming. I forgot to tell you. So.
Yeah, okay. That is one of the things that I am going to personally showcase, but also in honor of my sweet Charles, he collected die-cast cars. And so I'm going to do one for him as well in his memory. And we've got Pud Kearns doing her mom's antique handbags. We've got Dan Perkins, he's going to do his postcards. So we're snowmen, Christmas trees, all kinds of stuff.
So how is this going to be? How is this going to work? How are they going to be displayed? How do we do?
They will be displayed. We are going to be housed in the Greenville High School cafeteria.
Okay.
And we will have setups like you would do vendors at a fair or whatever.
Okay.
And each person will have their own little space to set up their particular collectibles. And our goal was to have a minimum of 20. And so far, we're better than half already. So I feel sure we may even have a little over 20. But we're asking people to come and actually be on site to answer questions and talk about their collections, because there are certain things that people might want to ask.
I think our producer is wanting to
Your
Oh.
microphone is cutting out. Would you put it on your, well, no, the box?
Oh, this?
Yes.
Okay.
Where it's at.
You want it?
All right, right there.
Oh,
If that's okay.
sure, sure.
Love you, love.
All righty. I love you back. I love you back. Does that help us?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty.
All right.
Yay.
All right. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry about
As
that.
I said, we are asking the collector to be on site to answer questions and just talk about their collection. You know, personally, I started my elephant collection in 1982.
Wow.
So I've been doing this a long time, and I have a barrage of different types of things. You know, most people in their collectibles, they do things like figurines. Well, I go beyond that. I mean,
Can I tell a little short story?
yes, you can.
I remember when you officed at the Boys and Girls Club, and I'd find out she wasn't there. Well, I'd go in and put an elephant somewhere and wouldn't tell anybody, wouldn't tell her,
Right.
and maybe a week, whatever later, she'd go, "Was you in my office?"
I found a stray elephant. Were you in my
Yes,
office?
yes. My pachyderms would just kind of come in, and I never knew where they came from. And I'll tell you another funny story about that. When I was at the Boys and Girls Club, I had a young man that was really acting up one day, and I said, "Okay, you're going in my office." And so I said, "Sit here." And he said, "Well, what am I going to do?" I said, "I don't care, but you're not going back out into the gym until you behave better." So after about 30 or 40 minutes, he said, "Miss Hill?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Did you know you have 68 elephants in here?" So I said, "I do now."
So tell us what day this is going to be held on.
This is going to be on Sunday, December 6th, and it will be from 1 to 5. 1 to 5, yes, because originally we had mentioned 4, but it's going to be 1 to 5. In addition to that, we're going to also have a raffle as well as auction items. And we're going to be doing this not only in person but virtually as well, so people can get involved way before the event starts.
Now, you mentioned that you have collectibles now, keepsakes. Do you
I can
need
use some more.
Okay,
I can
is there
use
a
some
way
more.
we need to have a way to
Yes,
get it?
yes. You can contact, I don't have Shannon's number. Shannon Newman is the one that's coordinating that part of it. But hey,
Get in touch with you.
My number is on bathroom
Everything.
walls all across Hunt County. So just call 903-413-0354 and I'll get you in touch with Shannon Newman.
Or
because
any
she's a-
Altrusa member can be.
Yeah. If there's another Altrusa
Call
member
Francis,
that you know
Francis
of,
gives
yes,
out her number, yeah. So-
anyone that you know, just make sure that you get in contact with one of those Altrusans, and we'll be happy to hook you up.
Excellent,
But
excellent.
and the best part of all this, when we do this event at the end of the year, that money goes to a specified agency that we have voted on, and the process is that we reach out to them, they fill out an application, and we review the applications for the use of their funds that they're asking for, and we vote on that. And drum roll, please. Our recipient this year would be the Rafa Clinic.
Oh,
And-
wow,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, and we are extremely excited about that. It's a wonderful organization.
Yes.
You know, I don't know many big cities that can boast about the kind of work that this particular agency does, and I'm extremely pleased with what they do, and
Oh,
happy
absolutely.
to help them in any way that we can. So
Yes, they do a
a
fantastic
portion
job.
of the proceeds, the bulk of the proceeds will go to them.
Now, you are, like any organization, 501c3.
Yes.
And you accept donations?
Yes, we do.
Yes, you accept donations.
Yes,
You
we
don't
do.
have, they don't have to wait until this event. They can do it now.
Right.
You can do it now.
Right. And tickets will be going on sale in a very short period of time. I'm thinking probably a couple of weeks or so from now. And they are $15. And we are encouraging people to come as a group, you know.
Right.
For years, for our tour of homes, we have had some ladies, I think they're called Bahama Mamas.
Bahama Mamas?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and they get a limo and they travel from, you know, house to house. Well, we encourage you to get in your limo again this year, and others will do that.
Right.
Because it's going to be a nice event. The fact that it's going to be at the high school cafeteria gives us a magnitude of space. So we're able to do things, CDC requirements.
Right.
And so that's going to be a good thing. And we will be, just inviting everybody to come and support this, because it's really
Is there a maximum occupancy on that, or do you know, or?
There is a say that before you've had your coffee. A maximum occupancy, yes.
Okay.
But we will be monitoring all of that. We
Right.
will, even to the point where we can have a holding period, a holding area where as people come out, we can move new ones.
Are there going to be locations to buy tickets?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
There wouldn't possibly be tickets being sold at the new boutique downtown, would it? Like Greenville Floral's new boutique?
I would imagine so.
Oh yeah, okay,
I would
got that,
imagine
yeah.
so. Luann has always opened her doors to do that.
And she's got a brand new store.
Exactly.
Yep,
And
yep.
we will also be selling them at Atkinson's Florist.
Atkinson's Florist.
And I think we may have a couple of banks that will, because we have some employees of different banks that will, some members, I'm sorry, that are employees of banks,
Right.
that they have done it for us in the past. We haven't set up all of our ticket locations yet, but I do know I can say yes, Atkinson's and Greenville Floral
Right.
will
All
be
right.
participating.
And now that I am rejoining Altrusa on next Wednesday, maybe I can sell some at the senior center.
Yeah.
That will
Absolutely.
be great. That will be great.
So, and I'm super excited about that.
Yes,
Excellent.
you will be becoming an Altrusan once again.
Once again.
Yes, yes. Because as I so vigorously say all the time, you don't join Altrusa, you become an Altrusa.
That's true.
Yes.
That is true.
I just want to say thank
Yes.
you. Thank you for taking time to come this morning, and
Oh.
it's been such a delightful information about something that
Yeah, I knew
found
very
out.
little about it.
Yeah.
It sounds so interesting. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I have to say thank you to you, because we needed a platform, a format that we can get the word out, and thank you
Yes.
to Friendly Live that we can
Absolutely.
do that.
Friendly
Absolutely.
news, friendly live. It's,
Yes.
you know what? We are here for the community.
Absolutely.
100%.
Without a doubt.
100%.
Without a
And-
doubt.
And we're coming back with our next guest, right here. Sitting. She doesn't even have to move. She don't even put a microphone on.
There you go.
Y'all stay tuned to CTFM right here at the Texan Theater Lobby Studio. Come on down for some free coffee, tea, and we'll be back with our show.
Hi, I'm Kathy at Long Branch Dental Center. Today I'm going to tell you about our free whitening for life. As long as you're a patient 16 years of age and older, every time you get your teeth professionally cleaned, you'll get free whitening for life. And if you're a new patient to our Long Branch Dental family, for $49, you're not only going to get free whitening for life, you'll get your teeth cleaned, free x-rays, a professional future photo, and cancer screening for only $49. Free whitening for life. Call today, 903-455-4161. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
Lone Star Pawn and Bargain Center, 6509 I-30 on the Frontage Road in Greenville. Your one-stop shop for TVs, electronics, computers, and gaming systems. Lone Star Pawn offers a giant selection of hunting, fishing, outdoor gear, and firearms. We've got everything from lawn and garden equipment and job site tools to musical instruments. For the best deals and pawn rates in town, come see us on the south side of the Frontage Road in Greenville.
My name is Justin Rutt. I'm the general manager at Platinum Chevrolet in Terrell, Texas. I've been in the car business for 19 years. We've been in Terrell since December of 2019. And the store itself has been here for just over 50 years. We have a lot of employees that have been here for 10, 15, and even 20 plus years. And the goal is for you to know us, for us to vice versa to know who our customers are. Yeah, I mean, it's family. You know, we just love to have you come out and see us, ask for me or any of our team members, and we'll take great care of you. Thanks.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to Go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to Go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
There to represent.
Yeah, that's fine. So am I going now or later?
And we're live? And we are live from the Texan Lobby Studio in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is Ctfm, Coffee, Tea, Friendly and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday morning by Hunt Regional Health. Oh, what an organization. I can't say enough about the organization that Vanita Kay says proactive. And by the way, speaking of Vanita Kay, she is on assignment in her Bible study group. And today's schools. And today's guest co-host, Trina, Coldiron, and you are our next guest.
Thank you.
And our producer, I think, was supposed to be on with us. He's working right now. But
yeah, he's working. Yeah. He's always doing something. He and Chris both.
Yeah, him and Chris both. But you are now with an organization that I'm glad that you're there. And I know Danny.
Thank you.
I know Danny and everybody else is. So with that said, the microphone is yours, and our guest over here is he's listening. Don't mind him. So.
Well, we can't say enough to you and your staff for coming every Tuesday and Thursday and doing the sound and the live stream.
And where's Chris? She's behind
Chris, she's all. And let me tell you, Chris does it all. She sets up tables. She brings in chairs. She takes bingo prizes. She is one of my spotters. So I can, when we're down on volunteers, she always says, Trina, don't worry about it. I got you.
That's why we pay her the big money.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
I think we lost your
Did we? Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Much better?
Yeah.
So we appreciate y'all so much doing that for us. And as everyone knows, Senior Center Resources and Public Transit, SCRIPT, we're trying to brand it these days. We're a 501c3, so these guys are doing this at minimal cost. If a lot of it is donated, we could never repay them for everything they do.
And times and volunteers, and speaking of Lonnie J, you can't leave out.
I can't leave out Lonnie.
Lonnie J, I'm telling you.
Lonnie's had some retina problems, and so he missed, I think, like a week, and then like last Thursday he was gone. They were ready for him to be back. I had to call last Thursday and they were like, when is Lonnie coming back? And I was like, thanks. No, we love Lonnie too. He does it. I mean, he's amazing. He's always there to help out. And all of our wonderful sponsors, please go to our Facebook page and look at those sponsors. There's too many to list. I'm so forever indebted to them. A lot of my personal friends that I've called on, and they've stepped up to the plate and help these people out. And don't forget, if you come to bingo on Tuesdays or Thursdays from 9 to 10:30, it is still parking lot bingo. Everybody's asking, what are you going to do in November? What are you going to do in December? We're going to play bingo. We're going to play bingo until I can have my friends back in the center.
And I know you have a lot of other things to talk about, but I've got to say one thing. We have one of our supporters of Friendly News and Friendly Live. That is Wings to Go.
Yes.
Because that last bingo game is blackout.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's
serious business, folks.
Serious business. I'm telling you, winner, chicken dinner for Wings to Go. Exit Patel. Yeah. What a guy. What a guy.
They look forward to that.
I know.
They were like, last week when we did Pink Out Bingo for bras, they got a pink basket full of things, so we saved one of our chicken dinners, right? That was not good. They did not like that. Where's the chicken dinner? So they get very set in their ways. I think Gabe and Chris have figured that out too, that they get set in their ways and they want things a certain way. But
they love it. They love it.
They do.
They come hang out with us, and they come we talk with them and stuff like that.
They love the camaraderie and everything. So it's really great. So we are going to continue to do that as long as we need to. If we have to move the production side into the hallway at the center, that's what we're going to do. We're not going to worry about it. We do have a couple of things coming up. We will be hosting. Let's see. I know you know some of my friends. So Casey Nix with Heritage Hospice. Chandra Wall with Greenville Health and Rehab, and Alyssa with Family First Home Health, and I. We joined together because we felt like there needed to be an alliance for the senior citizens, to benefit the senior citizens of Hunt County. So we have joined with the Chamber, and we are now going to be an alliance to them, and we have started Hunt County Senior Service Alliance. We are going to have our first meeting on October 28th. You can go online now at the Chamber and apply. It has all of the information you'll need there, and we're going to be hosting that down at Script on the 28th of this month. This alliance is targeted at groups, businesses, individuals that their heart is focused on our senior community of Hunt County.
That'll be from the radio.
Right.
And us, too.
And us.
Sure,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Absolutely.
So,
yes.
we're super excited about it. We're meeting this afternoon, just our little group, and so we're super, super excited about that, to be able to focus on the seniors of our community. They are really the lost generation, and sometimes they don't get the attention that they need, and we just want to make sure that they do here in Hunt County. We want to take care of them.
Right.
And I think that's like my mission. You know, I think that's why I was put here.
I know.
Was to do that. What else? What else was I? Oh, and go ahead. You're going to remind me of something.
No, go ahead.
Guys, we need Meals on Wheels delivery driver volunteers.
That's what I was going to say.
We are hiring. It is a part-time job. Really flexible hours. You can apply. You can download an application online, and then you can fax it over. You can email it to me. You can email it to Danny. You can email it to anybody at Script. But these are nutrition drivers, not our connection drivers. Two different departments. Don't forget that. We've got the connection drivers, then we've got our nutrition drivers. You do have to have a valid driver's license. We do provide a vehicle for that, and like I said, it's part-time, so it's about 6 hours a day or less, and it would be anywhere in Hunt County. If you don't want to apply, if you don't need a job, come and volunteer.
Volunteer. Yes.
Volunteer. We're down 2 drivers right now, so a lot of our staff is having to do double. So what that's doing is that's delaying the delivery time on our meals a little bit, because they're having to do. They depend on them. Yes, they depend, and you know how our senior friends are. If it's not there at a certain time,
boy.
If we don't start bingo at a certain time.
When's bingo starting? Why haven't it started yet?
Yeah, it's 9:01. It's 9:01.
Yeah,
but
right.
yeah, so you know, we need some help, guys, and I would call on you or your civic organization, your business. Commit to. It's 2 hours a month.
And I always say, remember, you're going to be a senior someday.
That's right. That's right.
That's how simple it is. And volunteering gives you such a sense of gratitude that you can't. It's priceless.
And these people are so appreciative, and sometimes that volunteer face is the only face they see all day long.
Right.
So, especially now during COVID.
Especially now.
So,
now.
if you can do that, we would greatly appreciate it. If you would like to donate, you can donate as well. Like I said, we are a 501c3, and we will always take a check.
You know what? You ought to put on the windows this year. Ho, 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 we want your dough.
Yes, that's a good idea. Yes, for sure. For sure.
Trina, thank you.
Thank you all. I'm so glad I got to be here today.
Well, and I know Benita Kay is saying, I don't have to worry about it. She's there. She knows what to say.
Aw, she's so sweet.
She is awesome. She is awesome.
I love her.
Okay, we are coming back with 2 people.
Yes.
We have 2 people.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Okay.
we're coming back with Tiffany and Jeff.
Yes. From
my
Women in Need.
Women in Need, and they have got some information that is very important for everyone out there. So go get you some coffee, tea, or come down here. It's free if you come down here and
It's
get
so
it.
nice, guys.
And we're coming back with Ctfm right here at the Texan Theater Lobby Studio. Y'all come back with us.
My name is Justin Rutt. I'm the general manager at Platinum Chevrolet in Terrell, Texas. I've been in the car business for 19 years. We've been in Terrell since December of 2019, and the store itself has been here for just over 50 years. We have a lot of employees that have been here for 10, 15, and even 20 plus years. And the goal is for you to know us, for us to vice versa to know who our customers are. Yeah, I mean, it's family. You know, we just love to have you come out and see us, ask for me or any of our team members, and we'll take great care of you. Thanks.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to Go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to Go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Do you need space in a professional setting for your business? High visibility, no hassle parking? If that's you, come tour our building at 2701 Sunset Strip. Sunrise Salons has space for you. Just minutes south of I-30 with signage on Wesley Street. Not a salon? No problem. We have flexible spaces for all kinds of small businesses. All the services you need for one monthly fee. Sunrise Salon, 2701 Sunset Strip in Greenville. Call us for a tour, 903-458-9325. That's 903-458-9325.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand? Won't you stand? Stand by me. If the sky, the that we look upon should tumble and fall, all the mountains should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand by me. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see.
Hi, we are back at the Texan Theater in historical downtown Greenville. Friendly left me, so I'm here alone. So I'm gonna wing it the best I can, guys. We wanna say a big shout out to our sponsors, Hunt Regional Healthcare and Valvoline Express and Discount Wheel and Tire. And see, I don't know what I'm doing because they're telling me which camera to listen to look into. So anyway, we are here today. We now have Tiffany and Jeff with Women in Need, and they are both education specialists. And they are going to talk to us a little bit about what is coming up for your organization that, like I was telling y'all, is so near and dear to my heart. I'm a domestic abuse survivor, so like I was telling them, besides the old people, they're my next favorite. So they're going to tell us a little bit about what they've got coming up, what they've got going on, and some warning signs, and how they educate people about domestic violence. So you guys, let us hear what you've got going on.
Absolutely. Well, we're proud to be a part of the cause that we serve at Women in Need. And you know, what we know statistically is that 1 in 3 women, as well as 1 in 4 men, are going to experience some sort of domestic violence. And so it's really an honor and a privilege for us to get to serve the community in all sorts of ways that Women in Need does. Specifically, Jeff and I are kind of what we believe to be is the front lines with prevention education, going into the middle schools and high schools and really being able to teach them what healthy relationships should look like, what are those warning signs. And so over the course of the pandemic, we've been able to really see that curriculum evolve. We've now had an opportunity to get back into the classrooms, whether that looks like virtually, or some classes we've had the opportunity to go back face to face. And so being able to really connect during a time like this has been just a blessing, honestly. Yeah.
And what I've heard on the news and things like that is that unfortunately domestic abuse is up during the pandemic. So have y'all seen an increase locally in the people that you're helping?
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, we have seen an increase in protective orders in our resources. We were at capacity for quite a while with our shelter services as well. And so, kind of the good news, bad news, we're happy to be able to be that resource in a time of need, especially like this during the pandemic. There may have been a lot of people that found themselves trapped in a situation. So we have seen our resources almost increase as things are getting a little bit more back to normal. And so we're just trying to keep up with that and do what we can do, and what Jeff and I can do is in the classrooms and trying to communicate to those students so that they know what their family dynamics should look like, they know what their own personal relationship should look like, and also just making sure that they know that we're here, so that we're here to help them.
Right. I would say in addition to what's happening with the COVID-19 pandemic, we've also looked for other areas in our community where we can serve, and so one of the highlights of our year has been to partner with Texas A&M University Commerce. So we've done some prevention education presentations via Zoom for staff and students of Texas A&M. And what our legal advocates have shared with us is that they're beginning to see an increased number of calls for help from those that are on the campus of Texas A&M University. And just being able to reach out into some new areas to share the message that we share has also seen us, with an increase of again, calls for help.
Right. So if I'm a friend or a neighbor and I have a suspicion, what are the warning signs that as a friend or a neighbor I could look for, or as a parent or as a grandparent maybe raising a teenager, or what are some of the warning signs that we should look for someone that is being abused in the home?
Yeah, maybe I'll start with that.
Yeah.
I think maybe one of the more important things to look for is if that person, maybe that friend, that relative, is becoming somewhat isolated. Maybe you're not able to spend as much time with that individual. Maybe when you ask that individual to go do certain things and that person is coming up with all kinds of excuses for why they're not able to do so, we realize that is one of the tactics that a perpetrator of abuse will use. Will seek to isolate, to separate that person from other important relationships in that person's life, whether it's family relationships or friendships. And so maybe one of the things then to look for is just, if you get that sense that person is just not as involved in the relationship you have with that person or other important relationships, that would certainly be a warning sign that maybe that person is in an abusive relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, I think another thing that I would add is just, always not being afraid to ask questions, not being afraid to just be a listening ear and check in with that person. I think so often, we, as a parent or as a friend or as the person on the other side, sometimes think that it might not be our business, or that we think that they should be able to work it out, or maybe the first excuse they give us, we just kind of take that as something to believe, instead of really just kind of continuing to dig in, follow up, encourage that person. And I think, whatever those conversations come up with, just being someone that is willing to believe their story, and being someone that's really willing to listen and to help them maybe figure out what the next step is. So just being a source of encouragement, I think, is really important.
Right.
And could someone that thinks that there is a problem, should they contact Women in Need? Should they contact police? What would you say that process would need to be if you think somebody's a victim?
Sure, absolutely. Well, certainly if it's a case of an emergency, if that person is in imminent danger of harm, 911 would certainly be the number to call. Okay. But we do have our hotline number that is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so as we tell folks in our community, we're always just a phone call away to provide assistance in any type of relationship crisis or difficulty. And so we more than welcome those calls to come our way.
Yeah. And definitely, as a parent, I think it looks different too. I think right now, my cry to the communities would be to really just pay attention to what's happening in the digital world. What we're seeing working with a lot of teens is this digital life and this space in which teens are really connecting and finding connection, especially when we see something like a pandemic where they were really kind of spaced out and isolated from their friends. They dove a lot deeper into that, looking for that connection. And so I think one of my heart's cries, if I could say anything, would be to really have parents be getting more engaged in what their students are doing and engaging with online, and being mindful of what those relationships look like and what those dynamics may be presenting, and look for signs that there could be inappropriate behavior happening there as well.
Check those phones.
Yes, check those phones, and really provide parameters around what your teens are having access to and how they're engaging in relationships. It's something that, as we looked at our curriculum going into this year, we really decided to bring in some elements of digital dating relationships and how to stay healthy and safe, engaging in your digital lives, because the reality is our teens are doing it more than ever right now.
Right. And so, maybe just to bring that conversation back to COVID-19, one of the the sad consequences of this is that we do have students that are dealing with loneliness, right? And what somebody who is interested in grooming a young person is looking for is vulnerabilities. And so it's not as if a student is necessarily accessing social media to look for something like that, but we're dealing with a young person that may be vulnerable and that ends up feeling validated by someone and then within a very short amount of time, finds himself or herself in a relationship that is not in his or her best interest.
Because we also know that manipulation in any way, face-to-face or even digitally, is one of the biggest red flags that a person will face.
I think one thing that you've both said that really hits home for me is your education for the high school kids.
Yeah.
That really, usually you think of a married middle-aged woman getting abused, and the reality of it is, if we teach, young women and young men at the high school level, even elementary, junior high, then they know. They know.
Yeah.
So, okay, so they're telling us we just have like a minute and 30. So, tell us about the day that the Go Purple Day that you've got coming up.
Go Purple, we're really excited to announce that October 22nd will be Go Purple Day, and we just encourage everyone in the community to show support for domestic violence and bringing awareness and really breaking the silence on domestic violence by wearing purple. And so I wanted to kind of present you with these ribbons as well.
Thank you.
So feel free to wear those and pass them around.
I sure will. I will wear it proudly.
We're going to be passing out our bracelets. They have all kinds of positive affirmations for people, and as well on the inside they have our hotline number. So we use these in the classroom with our students. We also use them out in the community, and so we're hoping to hopefully connect with some people and add to that day.
I know you can't tell us about can you tell us how many you can house here in Hunt County at one time? How many people you can take care of?
Yes.
How many
So
families?
we can house up to 40 ladies and their children at our shelter facility. We also do work with men as well. So though we do go by the name Women in Need, we do serve men who are victims, and so we have other partnerships and relationships to provide shelter if they're in need of that.
For them as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good,
Yes, indeed.
that's awesome.
And maybe just one more thing
Yes.
about October being Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Because of the fact that we've had to move our awareness pieces to the virtual world, for any individual or organization that would like to stand with us, feel free to create a 1-minute video that would just describe your stance with us against domestic violence. End it with the tagline, "Together we win," and then send that over to our executive director for our organization. It's on our website, and just another way for our community to raise their voice with us against domestic violence.
In the social media outlets.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. I will have to do that. I love that.
We
I love
appreciate
that.
your support, and again, thank you for having us.
We
It's
appreciate,
a joy.
and we appreciate what you do for Hunt County. It's guys, if you can check out them, if you can, again, they're 501c3. They can always use the funds if you've got them. So we appreciate you guys being here today.
Trina, thank you so very much. I appreciate your time.
And guys, we'll be right back. Let me look at my list with Durale is going to be back with us, and I'm excited to meet Durale. I've never met him, so this is going to be fun for me. So anyway, we'll be right back, guys.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand? Won't you stand? Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by Won't you stand by me? When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large, flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Do you need space in a professional setting for your business? High visibility, no hassle parking? If that's you, come tour our building at 2701 Sunset Strip. Sunrise Salons has space for you. Just minutes south of I-30 with signage on Wesley Street. Not a salon? No problem. We have flexible spaces for all kinds of small businesses. All the services you need for one monthly fee. Sunrise Salon, 2701 Sunset Strip in Greenville. Call us for a tour, 903-458-9325. That's 903-458-9325.
And we are live from the Texan Lobby Studio. That's what I call it, the Texan Lobby Studio. Thank you, Barbara Horan. For Ctfm, Coffee Tea Friendly and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare. What an organization, what a organization that does care, just like we were talking, Durale and I were just talking. And also, we do have another sponsor.
Discount Wheel and Tire, Valvoline Express.
Yes, yes. And
Yes.
Discount Wheel and Tire, service is the bottom line.
Service is the bottom line.
And the bottom line here today, folks, is a young man that I've grown to just appreciate, if you will, what he does for our community. Durale Harper, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Absolutely.
And Trina and I, we're just going to sit back and listen to you this morning because you have a message and you have some information to tell the audience.
Absolutely. So, D&J Empowerment Group was created because we wanted to impact the lives of others, positively impact the lives of others. Somebody like me come from a single mother home, just really wanted to help people, right? I seen my mom struggle for years and wanted to just be that beacon of hope for people who struggle, similarly, as a single mother. And so we created something because we truly wanted to just impact people in a way that gave them hope, that gives them a sense of purpose and a sense of hope. And so the big thing for us was how could we do that? And so we're in communities, Tiffany, as you know, nonstop. We speak at schools all over North Texas, Southeast Oklahoma. We do bikes every year for Christmas. 2 years ago, we gave away 140 bikes.
I remember that.
Yep.
I remember that,
Yep.
yes.
Yep, last year, I think it was more around 60. Not on purpose. We always want to outdo what we did the year before. So, and we feed families for Thanksgiving as well, and we do youth impact events. We had one planned this year, but COVID kind of stepped in. And
the youth impact, that's such a wonderful thing for youth. I mean, expound on that a little bit.
Absolutely. So this year, what we tried to do was we were taking Ninja Warriors to a school actually right here in Greenville. But COVID kind of slapped that right in the face. So we could no longer do it, obviously. And so what we do with these youth impact events is we go in and we literally take over the school. And so what we mean by take over is we do have Ninja Warriors there for the kids to have fun, but there's a process for them to be a part of the entire event. But what we want them to do is we give them, obviously, a little speech, right? Talk to them, encourage them, show them, their worth. And then what we want to do at that point is give them values to live on and live by.
Did you hear their worth?
Their worth.
Their worth.
I did hear that. I love that.
So
I love that.
So important.
Yeah, and so for us, going in, doing these impact events and kind of encouraging these kids, giving them principles and values that we use, that we also have, we call the straight up playbook. It's 8 principles that we live by, and that is easy for kids to understand and help them within their day-to-day life, be better young men and young women. Because ultimately, right, that's what we should all strive to be, is be better young men and young women in our communities.
I think that's such an important message that you're saying. I was a single mom too, and so sometimes you get so caught up as a single mom in providing and working and getting homework and all that. You love your children because you're obviously doing all those things, but sometimes you may not give them that affirmation of their worth or their value. So I think that's a great message.
Yeah. So it's been challenging, right? When you're new on the scene, we've been established now since 2016, right? So be new on the scene, right? People don't know who we are and what we truly want to bring to the community, right? And we get it, when you're new to the community and people don't really know who you are. But we push anyway, right? Because we know what we want to do and what our youth and families need in these communities, and so we push anyway. We push as hard as we can. This year, we thought COVID was going to stop some things, but we reached back and prayed about it and asked God for guidance in it. And what we got from it was we're going to move forward anyway. We're going to give bikes again. We partnered with Casa for Kids right here in Hunt County and in Rockwall County as well. Lori Cope, unbelievable. Her and her organization, unbelievable people. I love them to death. And then we will feed families for Thanksgiving again this year. But the big one this year that I felt like was a vision from God that He had given me was there are millions of people out of work right now, millions. And the biggest thing was people need hope right now. They need help. And so, even with our organization not getting the donations, not getting the things that we need, right, I still felt like God was like, you need to help impact these families.
Right.
And so I just put it in the atmosphere. This year we're going to impact 10 families. We're going to do a Christmas takeover. And what we're going to do is do the full Christmas tree setup, the decorations. We're going to take the parents on a shopping spree at one of the local retailers and let them shop for their kids. And then we're going to take back a Christmas meal as well. So this is
so explain to us how that process works. Is there an application process? How do people?
Do you choose or how?
Yeah, or do we nominate? How do we get these families?
I haven't opened up the nominations yet because I know that it will be more than 10. So we're trying to figure out the best way possible. I have a board of people that we're sitting down, we're working the hard piece out, right? But right now we're in the process from between October 1st, October 31st, we're trying to grab as many, we're trying to raise as much funds and donations as we can.
Right.
Obviously the goal is 10, but if we raise more money, then we'll expound it more. But 10 families is the goal. And what looks like the best option, so we don't do that to ourselves, because I have a heavy heart for people, and it would break my heart to tell a family, I can't help you.
Right.
We're trying to team up with local churches, because they know who need the most help.
Right.
And so it looks like the best option for us is to team up with local churches or organizations who know families that might need help, and team up with them that way. That seems like the best option. We might open it up more if more donations come in. Obviously, we're scarce right now for donations, but the goal is 10 families, and we will make that happen.
You're talking about donations. How would a person donate to your organization if they wanted to do that?
Absolutely. So you can go to straightupnation.org. We're our 501c3 as well.
Straightupnation.org.
Yeah, so much so.
Straight up. Did y'all get that? Straightupnation.org.
Straightupnation.org. Yeah, if you go there, you can see the donations page. You can see some of the
Is
things
there a tab?
we've done. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You'll see a bunch of the stuff that we've done in the community as well on that one.
And we need to talk about the book.
Oh, yes, sir.
We need to talk about the book.
I know.
Yes, sir.
And let me just say this before. You know what? Organizations like yours and Tiffany and Jeff are here with Women in Need. These organizations like them and then you, and then you come up, and now the author. We go down. We're talking to the author. Okay.
So a year ago, actually 2 years ago, I had a vision of just impact. I mean, again, how can I impact people? How can I reach out to more people and kind of just inspire them, right? And so, what other than look at myself, man, and my own situation, single mother working 2 jobs. I'm the oldest of 4. I've seen her struggle for years, and the biggest piece for me was one day I wanted to take care of her. How could I take care of my mother and show her that I love her, and that everything that she did for us.
He knows I'll be over here crying.
That everything she did for us didn't go in vain, right? Like, how can I make her proud? That's my biggest thing, and so. One day I felt like I was called to write a book, and so I put my entire life story in a book and for the world. So it's out there. I mean, you can get it at Amazon right now. It's called
the name of it? Yep.
Fell Down to Straight Up. It's by me, Durale Harper. It's just my life. I wasn't afraid to put my life on paper, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Because we've all got a little bit of that.
We do.
Yeah.
We do, but I did it in hopes that it would encourage somebody else, right?
Absolutely.
Like that you can make it through it, no matter what you're going through, no matter how hard the situation, how tough the situation, that you can truly make it through these situations and come out on top. Because I believe that God works out all of our bad. I mean, everything for our good. Everything we do is for our good, and so I truly believe that that me writing that book hopefully it encourages somebody, inspires somebody to just keep pushing, just keep going, because it does get better.
Good. I'm telling you,
good stuff today.
I knew he had some good stuff. I knew that, and let me ask our producer, I think that we, Friendly News, can get a couple of copies of that book.
Yeah, we can also donate.
Yes, and we're gonna donate $100 to your organization this morning.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes.
I truly appreciate it, man. God bless you guys.
Thank you so much, Durale.
Absolutely.
And don't be a stranger to us.
You know I'm not.
I know you're not. But we have enjoyed you this morning, and Tiffany, and Jeff, and you, and Melva. What a great message.
I'm just lifted up today. My heart is just so happy. I needed this. I needed this.
Oh yes, please share. There's 2 words that I found out being in this media: like and share.
There it is.
Those 2 words, like and share.
There it is.
And so
it is. Gabe's over here telling Friendly that in his ear, but it is so important, friends. If you're watching, all of these organizations that have been on here today need your support to keep on doing the things that we're doing in our community. There's a need for. We've touched on 4 different areas that are needed in our little bitty Hunt County community.
Absolutely.
So like and share. Like and share, like and share.
And I got to tell you right quick a couple of things. Today at noon we have a young lady. She just come in to do her sound check. Janice Diane. Oh, what a show she's going to put on. And today at 5 o'clock, the man himself, Dennis Strickland, Hump Day Happy Hour.
Yes.
And again, Durale, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, sir.
And I know.
Tomorrow,
tomorrow is third Thursday, and it's it's a new chamber member. I just got
Oh yeah, we got business after hours,
business
right?
after hours is tomorrow.
It's at the Landon's?
No,
No?
it's going to be
I
co-partnered with El Phoenix.
Oh, that's right, El Phoenix
with-
tomorrow.
With Dugas, Doiggis Restoration and Cleaning. They're a brand new chamber member, and that's tomorrow from 5 to 7 at El Phoenix. So that's business after hours. So with all of that said, we have got to go and come back next week, and thank you so much for
You're
being
so
here.
welcome. Thank y'all for having me. I always
Yes,
enjoy it.
Yes, and parking lot bingo is tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. We'll be back next Wednesday with CTFM. Stay safe, FOF, and keep it in your boot.